Morning, y'all. Good morning, everyone. Everyone's in here bright and early this morning. It's a good Tuesday. TJ, it's Bradley with no E. We've gone through this. Bradley with no E. Best Buy ads. Bork and Bork, thanks for the sub. 8 months. Tony, thanks for 19 months. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Bradley, no Bradford. Bradley with no E. Bradly. No E. Good morning, Tessa. Good morning, Patrick. Jerkface. Do you always have a meeting at 10 a.m.? Is that why you're always in at like 11 a.m. when I'm ready to log off? Bradrick. Bradley. Yeah. Who else? Hobby. Inkwell. Friendos. Good morning, Friendos. Good morning, everyone. Beth. Holy crap. It's later in the day than I thought. Yeah, this morning's gone by pretty quickly. Mongo. 11 months. Thank you. I gotta make the noises. Yes, we have fishy shirts today. I love my fishy shirts. Standing team meetings on Tuesdays at 10. Suck. This morning is dragging for me. So like I got up at 7, hit the coffee, started doing some work about 8, got in the shower about 9, wrapped it up about 9:30, got in the car, headed over here. So my morning is gone pretty much as intended. So I'm down with that. We'll see how the afternoon goes. My afternoons have been dragging recently. That's where I've been getting in trouble. With that. You've actually been doing work? Yeah, that happens sometimes. We got a good show today, or a good stream today. This isn't a show. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, and I'm going to say this again a couple of times during the stream. I'm not streaming on Thursday because Mike and I are building Legos for Relay FM members. So it's our annual Lego build stream. It's Thursday at 9 a.m. as we're starting. That takes us like a good 3 or 4 hours, so I won't be able to stream on Thursday unless I do something weird Thursday afternoon, because I'm going to do it over here on the build. So I'm not going to be, this won't be here. The stream won't be here. But who was that? Loveless, 8 months. Thank you so much. We're streaking, y'all. We are streaking. So, reminder, Thursday, no stream unless I do a surprise end of Lego build stream, which would be in the afternoon on Thursday. So I have my day blocked off for that because it takes so much time. And Mike went and did something stupid this year. And we normally keep our piece count, our Lego piece count, in a reasonable number, and it is not at a reasonable number this time. So I'm the guide this time. Mike is the builder. So this is our third time. So Mike went first. Mike built first. I built second. So this is Mike's build. So therefore he got to pick out his Lego set. It is not the Death Star. Thank God. Nobody has time for that. But it is bigger than our last two. The last two we've done architecture sets. So he did. I did London skyline. What did he do? San Francisco. He did San Francisco skyline. I did London skyline. Both from the architecture set, and this time we're doing something different. Except we're both a little bit nervous. We've both already decided that this might have to be a 2-part recording because he didn't check the piece count before he ordered it. He was just so excited to order the set, and didn't look at the piece count. So. We kind of self-inflicted wound, if you will. So anyway, so that's holy crap, Patrick, I just saw your tweet. Bradley LYE sounds like one of those hipster kid names. Ooh, 2:30 a.m.'s thunder and lightning. Yuck. Next year, yeah, we totally would have done the NES if that had come out in time. Like, Mike would have been all over that. So, use this exercise for one of your virtual library Lego programs. That's awesome. That's very cool. Is it live for members? No, we won't record this live because we have to edit this one. Because we have to stop and start so much. We'll just let it go. So, and fix it up afterwards. So, Brent Lace, who's that behind you? I don't know, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Is it a fish? Fish might be behind me. That's the only thing I could think of. Dodgy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. So I have a miniature unboxing today. I have a small envelope from Jet Pens. I ordered a few things for their July releases, so I got some of this might have already been put up on the site. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Podcast Planner. How are y'all doing? I got a few things for their July release. Some of it has released already. It's a pretty small batch. Yeah, Tony, I got the Jetstream 0.38, so that's definitely in my envelope over here. I got my new USPS stamps, which we're going to open up here, and I like to even though stamps can be kind of boring, I like supporting the postal service, so I want to talk about the stamps that I bought, and then we'll close it out on the what pen is that question at the end of the stream. It's in here, so I put it in here. Stamps are not boring. You're right, Alan. So we're going to play what pen is that. And a lot of you will know what pen it is, but it's a pen I've wanted for a very, very long time. It's something I haven't talked about very much. And I got it yesterday, and I'm in love. And we're going to save that for last. So it's in there. It's in there. No hints, though. What did Alan say? Oh, stamps. Yeah, stamps aren't boring. Let's see. Definitely finer, definitely more draggy. Do you find the 0.5s to be draggy at all, Tony? Because to me, the 0.5s just glide. Like, that's what we're going to use for the spoke roadie. We're using the Jetstream SXR 600-05 for the roadie. So I've been using that refill constantly. Man, it is super, super glassy. Okay, smooth as hell. Yeah, totally. So 0.38 is more draggy. Interesting. So we'll test that out later. All right. Let's open these stamps. I ran out of stamps for member chips. So I don't know how much I spend on stamps. This was like a $70 order of stamps, and I seem to do that like once every month and a half, 2 months or so. And I order ever since one of y'all, it might have been Sir Jerkface, told me to order stamps through USPS on eBay. Ever since then, I've been doing that. Hey, Hype Train. We got emotes. Okay, cool. You place the CDA Goliath with the Jetstream 0.5 and the difference is noticeable. Yeah, I get it. Like, it seems it's the real deal. That's why we chose that for the roadie, even though it's a much more expensive refill. Right, like we're having to charge more than if we would have done Schmidt, but it's not that much cheaper than the Fisher Space Pen. So I haven't gotten it yet, Gumbo Man Pat. So I will probably pick it up tomorrow afternoon. I only go to my post office box like once a week, so I will get it tomorrow. So, all right. Let's see what stamps we got here. The Odo Flash Dry, I almost wish, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I almost wish the Odo Flash Dry was a conical tip instead of a needle tip. Because it just looks weird the way the pens that are designed for Parker style refills are always designed tapered at the tip, and sometimes the needle just doesn't aesthetically look good, even though it is a really hell of a good refill. Looks weird in a good way. Yeah, just like the TI2 Tech Liner. Like, remember that? Like, that pen's still very popular, and it sticks out like that. So, oh, live update. The roadie is the SXR 600-07. I forgot about that. I knew that. I've been using the 05 in I forget which pen, but the SXR 07 is in the roadie. Sorry, that was live updates from Brian, who's watching. Hey Brian, I'll get the rest of those pictures today. We're still waiting on clips, y'all, but some of the roadies are getting there, so maybe next week we'll see. So you have the Odo in your Mark 1. I think that would look ridiculous. Like, I have the Odo in my Retro 51 Shiba, and like that's borderline. Like, that looks good to me. I think in my Mark 1 it would look even weirder. What I really want is the SXRs in blue, but those are, I don't even have one of my own. Like, I think they make the 07s in blue, but they're just hard to get. Miss G's, Crafties, what's up? All right, Additional ounce stamps. These I have to use for my member chips. They're like the 2-ounce deals. So, yeah, that. All right, so we got the Delicioso set. So I guess I need to open these because there's too much glare. Yeah, 07's not a deal breaker for most people on the Jetstream since it writes like an 05 line. So the Delicioso set. So what do we have here? Tamales, flan, sanocho, empanadas, chile relleno, ceviche. I've never had sano ocho. Sancocho? What's sancocho? Is that like a stew? That looks amazing. I've never had that. I've had everything else. Yeah, these are cool. Tamales flan, ceviche, empanadas flan. Yeah, Sancocho looks like. Hey, Mona Lisa. Shh. What if I did this at work? Will that let anyone know you're listening? Hopefully you have your headphones in, and hopefully I didn't blow out anyone else's headphones. So yeah, these are super cool. These are very cool. I like those. Let's see. Oh, we got these. Yeah, I think they just came out about a week or two ago. Oh man, I missed tamales too. DM'd me a Mark 1 Odo tip shot. Okay. Oh, speaking of, we're gonna look at Retro 51 here later. Evan sent me a link to show. All right, we got the as K9 Play called it last week. We got the COVID stamps. So what are these, chrysanthemums? Yeah. So this is my international stamp for like the added ounce stamp that I use to send member chips internationally. So I think K9 Play, our in-house USPS representative, called these the COVID stamp. So we got a couple of sets of those. So yeah, I love my fishy shirt, even supposing. So yeah, more chrysanthemums. I do find it weird they package these individually. I guess it makes sense so they can just scan them. But this seems like a lot of packaging for each sheet of stamps. But I guess I get it, right? They have their own SKUs on there, so they just pop the SKUs and when they're pulling up the order. All right, more added ounce. I got to get a bunch of added ounces because I buy the regular stamps. All right, here comes the cool ones. Oh, I didn't get any hip-hop ones. So I got the Harlem Renaissance, Voices of the Harlem Renaissance. Let me open that one. Oh, Deliciosos from 217? That must be it, Alan, that they just found some extras and put them out here. All right, so here's the Harlem Renaissance. I'll have to learn about a lot of these people. I don't know a lot of them. Arturo Schomburg, Nella Larson, Ann Spencer, Alan Locke. So this will be cool. This is good. I like to do this so I can like learn about some of these people. Like I don't know everybody here. That's a really cool artwork set. I don't know who did the artwork. Yeah, those are super neat. Why didn't you grab the extra ounce on a roll? That would have been really smart because these little sheets of the extra ounces are a pain in the butt. And I need one for every envelope. I should just buy the 2-ounce stamps are just so boring. I'd rather get like Delicioso and add the added ounce. I should have got them in a roll. That would make sense. I didn't even think about that. I'll do that next time because I have to match every standard stamp I get with an added ounce. So like I have 4 sheets of added ounce because I have 4 sheets. I thought I had 4 sheets of regular stamps. So, you know. That is an epic mustache. All right. And then the last one I got is the Great Outdoors set. I got to find the hip hop set. They didn't have the hip hop ones on there. But yeah, the added ounce on a roll would make complete sense for how I use them. Good call, Evan. I will look at that next time. And there's the Enjoy the Great Outdoors Do these have parks? I think these are supposed to be related to parks, but they don't have the park names on here. Or maybe they're just general outdoors. So there's a beach, hiking. Spam Risk is giving us a call, y'all. Beach, hiking, cross-country skiing or snowshoeing, canoeing, biking, mountain biking. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, these are really nice. Oh, thank you, Sarah. This is one of my favorite shirts. Along there with like the skull flower shirt, I think this is one of my favorites. All right, that's all the stamps I got. I'm trying to figure out why I ordered 4 added ounces and only 3 sets of standard stamps to go with them. Did something get back ordered? Let me see if I just may have ordered this incorrectly. Hey Brad, are you going to be getting any more of the orange P66 or is it gone? Combobulator, that's a very, very good question. Right now, I'm going to say it's gone because I have initiated a conversation with a different company for a different pen. So those aren't things I can keep in inventory like in perpetuity because I have to order a certain amount. That doesn't mean it won't come back because it's such a cool pen. But I'm going to try a different pen next. And then we'll see. That's all I can say right now because this is far from like anything over. No, I ordered correctly. I shorted myself one standard stamps, which is fine. Oh, let me open these. Sorry, I'm gonna have to open these real quick. Same price point? I have no idea. I don't even have a quote. I can't say. This is so early in the process, like I can't even answer your questions reasonably. But needless to say, I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So we try to mix it up. I will tell you, it's not a sailor. I've tried. They have my email. They know what I want to do. They just won't do it. Plus, I have to go through the U.S. distributor. And they get it. Like the U.S. distributor wants to help me, but that's just not gonna happen. Like, I don't see how I'll get to work with any of the large Japanese companies. That's not their thing, right? So you can put Sailor down on the probably never list, which sucks. I keep trying though. I keep letting them know I'm here. So yeah, who knows what the future's gonna hold. Who knows? All right. Oh Lord. Oh, we're asleep at the wheel. We're asleep at the wheel. Spam. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. He was very, very, very active. At least I got a follow out of him, right? At least I got a follow out of the crazy racist. That's all right. I got him. It took me. I was trying to go through the wrong screen to block him, so it took a few extra messages. So, hey, thanks for the follow, racist. My keyboard's like way up here. It's harder for me to do that when I have the side screen over here. So, let's see. All right, let's before I open the jet pens box, let's talk about what the link Evan sent me this morning, which is pretty hilarious. All right, are y'all ready for this? Boy, I can't really center this on the screen. Back to the new pen, Shone or Y Studio. I would love to work with any company that would like to work with me. That's all I'm going to say. Where are we? Needless to say, Patrick, every company's on the list. All right. Pizza Retro 51. Tornado Rollerball Pizza. This is like your OG classic Italian pizza box. Yes. Hobby 100, there were a lot of messages. There were like 6 messages before I could say. Orange Lamy 2K confirmed. God damn this speaker. Y'all tell me I need to move this speaker when I'm done. TPA Shown pen would be hot. That would be hot. Any pen company would be hot. I don't know if it'd be hot as this pizza pen though. This is not for me whatsoever. Like, I am not interested in the pizza pen. But how hilarious is this? They really nailed the green. TJ, thank you, buddy, for 8 months. If I ever get good internet, TJ, we're gonna do some baseball streams, okay? If I can do this at home and we can stream together at night, we're gonna do it. Book that. We'll do some baseball streaming. Yeah, like, this is a super strong classic pizza box pen. So Evan's statement was greatest finial ever. And I'm going to go with no, but it's a good one. I like it. They're about to put 99 Maddox in the show. Whew. So the fiber company, I hadn't seen them in a few weeks. They were back out again with the Ditch Witch, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's not a problem. Yeah, no real update other than that. Other than I see them out there working, and they haven't. Nothing's moved, so no update. I'm just trying to remain calm, knowing it's months away, so that's fine. Oh, Miss G's Crafty's almost missed your sub. Thank you, 13 months. You're awesome. They're getting it ready for you. Yeah, if they brought the Ditch Witch in my yard, then we'd be doing a happy dance. So pizza pen seems to be like a thumbs up, I think, in general. In the chat, I think pizza pen, it's really well done, right? That's your classic design. Yeah. What does the pen say? Fresh, something fresh. Fresh hand tossed. Hot, fresh hand tossed. Cool. Oven fresh hand tossed. Oven fresh hand tossed. There it is. Oven fresh hand tossed. Yeah, chef's kiss. It's very good. It's very good. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Incoming. Man. So yeah, this is that's a better picture, right? That's pretty slick. What is wrong with you, Brad? Launch date Thursday. I guess we got to talk about this on the podcast because I want to see what Mike thinks about this pen. Jolly mustachioed pizza chef giving his seal of approval. Good job by them. Okay, so this is interesting. So check this out. In the QAnon is in my speaker. Regular edition, not numbered or limited, exclusive to Gold Spot pens. I find that interesting because Retro 51 is theoretically going away. So it is limited by default. They're not going to be able to make any more. So why don't you just order 300 or whatever and be done with it? Yeah, I think it's the classic pizza box design. I love it. I love it. Did you see the new Twisby Gray Eco? Let's pull that one up. I have words for that one. Someone find me a link. Is it on their Instagram? Yeah, there it is. Twisby Gray Eco. I think it's spectacular. I have a thing for gray acrylics, right? I like that style. I think this is fantastic. And you know I like my bright colors. I mean, look at my stupid shirt. I think this is fantastic. Yeah. This is it. Am I going to get a Darushi? Maybe. Hey, good morning, Thunder Viking. I think it's great. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this one. if you were unaware of my feelings toward gray acrylic, you now know my feelings toward gray acrylic. It's great. It's genuinely great. That's all I can say. I like this better than the demonstrator ones. And I have some demonstrator ones. I would use this first. I'm with you even supposing. I was like, I don't need to buy it, but it's really good. This one's really good. Bellarella, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, so this picture doesn't show it. They had another picture that had that purpley gray look. Did I see the Decimo Capitalist Volume 3? Oh, I thought that was Volume 2. Yeah, I tweeted it out, but I said it was Volume 2. Is that Volume 3? The orange is sharp. I think the pink one's better. I would get the pink one if I could choose. Was it John? Is it on John's Instagram? Yeah, this is the picture. See, that makes it look purpley, which is great. Well, I mean, even better, right? I mean, I think this is on point. I think this is really good. I don't think it's purple. This picture makes it look purple than Twisby's. But as compared to this one, which is not as like, this one looks more of a traditional like light gray to me, where John's makes it look purpley. That's why gray inks are hard, right? Gray inks are hard to get just a straight up gray color in your ink. It's not easy. So yeah, I probably won't buy it, but like if I can get it from Jet Pens, like as part of like my monthly stuff, I would probably pick it up there. Like I don't need to rush out and buy it just because I don't need another one. Like I have the Japan exclusive orange one, which is my favorite, and like I don't use it enough, right? So like I don't need to just have this one laying around. I might buy them to give it away. That's probably what I'll do. But I think it's spectacular. So that's my thoughts, Tessa. Do you have a favorite gray ink? The only one I use consistently is the Papier Plume Oyster Gray. The Diamine Earl Grey is supposed to be pretty great too. I know a lot of people like that one a lot. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. The Mont Blanc, I didn't like that. Wow, the lighting really changed when I took off that bright screen, didn't it? I wasn't crazy about the Mont Blanc. Moonstone's in my P.O. box. So Gumbo Man Pat sent me the Moonstone, so I'm going to try that next. You know what? That gray would look good in my orange Eco. Twisby should sell interchangeable Eco caps and knobs. They absolutely should. Isn't Chushu more purpley, though? Like, I like Chushu, but it's got a big-time purple tint, right? Or am I thinking of something different? I might be thinking of something different. All right. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Which is awesome. I think that's an awesome color. Sailor 123 in my pink Inco. That's a pretty good setup. MB 90th is the way to go. I forget why I didn't like that. I know I tried it because that was like one of my first recommendations. Gray acrylic and wood custom to show up. Gray is underutilized. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, you saw my first O2 for the Pen Addict, right? Like, it was full gray acrylic barrel with orange finials, like, because I love gray. All right, I don't know. The only thing I remember being in here is the refill that Tony mentioned. So let's go in this blind and see what I picked out. Let me make some room here, so I don't have to keep reaching down for it. Secret pen in there. Secret pen. Wow, I have like 50 texts on my phone since I turned on the mute. All right. Up first is a white box of something. Oh, cool. It's the brass fountain pen for Traveler's Company. I think this one's worth a review. I want to see like what the deal is with this one. I've never reviewed one of these. I have the pencil. I like the pencil. Like, that's the one I use. And I think the fountain pen could be pretty cool. I think this one's going to you, Sarah. So I'm glad you said nice. So I think this one's going to Sarah for review. It looks pretty cool, though. I like the idea of it. I'm interested to see if it's good because it's not cheap. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks, right? This is not like a super cheap pen. So I want to see if it's good enough. So we're going to make Sarah tell us. And Sarah will tell us if it's good enough. If it's crap, she'll tell us. All right. What do we have here? Oh, so they did... So the Zebra Sarasa Grand, this is the fancy metal barrel Sarasa clip, and they started to do some of the vintage colors in it, even though they count like blue black as one of the non-standard, maybe not all vintage. So they're doing some new colors instead of just black in the Sarasa Grand. So that's cool. So the barrel is Brian Goulet carries that pen. Good. I hope it's good. I did see that Thunder Viking Element Notebooks is closing after they sell. That stinks. I hate to see that, but I get it. Let me tell you, I get it. So yeah, I'm interested to try this out. So you can't really tell in here. The barrel's blue black, and the ink is blue black and 0.5 blue black. So that might be a Jeff review or a me review. We'll see. This is probably a me review. So this is the Kuratoga Advance. This is their new barrel shape. It's very unique in that it's got a very wide grip and then a tapered upper barrel. You did miss some things, Cocolina. We had some good stuff. We banned some racists. That's always fun. We've unboxed some stamps. We've had some good conversations on the Gray Twisby Eco. So they're going to do this in like 4 colors, like black, blue. I can't remember the other one. It's not pretty. It's better in person, but I think it's going to be a rough review for it. I think is the thing. That's why I ordered it. Because when you stand this up to the rest of the lineup, like it's not going to rank, right? I think it actually looks better than it's going to feel. Like I'm having some interesting vibes on how this grip section is going to work. It's very interesting to me. So, did they tweak the mechanism at all? Not that I've heard. Although this one has, this one's saying that this logo here is saying that the pipe has more protection, which I don't know what that means. Right, so I don't totally get what this is because it's never been like the Zebra Delgard, which has the pipe that is almost at the end of the lead to protect the lead, like in the 0.2 and 0.3 leads. But why it says pipe protection here, I don't know, because it should just be the rotation, right? So we'll see. I ordered this on purpose because it looks bad, right? You just got to figure these things out sometimes and say, maybe like, what am I doing? What is Uniball doing with this? So, oh, you think it's supposed to be a newer, a more spinny lead, just so it makes more of a difference? That makes sense. Oh, they're also calling this a punching grip. So it says punching grip. So it's basically like hole punches. We'll see. Who knows if that's going to work or not. Yeah, I don't like the Delgard enough to use it. So I thought this was interesting. So when I recommend rubber grip pens, like that people want like a soft rubber grip, I always recommend the Alpha Gel, but it's usually a big bulky pen. So they've made an Alpha Gel Slim. Do they call it a Slim? Where really it's just a standard size mechanical pencil grip, but usually the Alpha Gel grips are bulkier, right? They're usually like they're supposed to be like the Pilot Doctor grip, which I hate. Like the grip is not as nice as the Alpha Gel. I always recommend the Alpha Gel grips, but sometimes they can be too wide for people. So this is actually a slimmer version of the Alpha Gel grip, which I think is interesting. So hopefully it'll come through and be a good product. This is a mechanical pencil, so but they do have Alpha Gel ballpoints that they use, and some of the Alpha Gel rollers they'll do, you can put in like the Uni 307 Signo refills in. I've done that. Jetstream, some of the refills fit in those, so a lot of people will play around with the Alpha Gel grips because the grip is so nice, but they just do like a standard ballpoint. I don't know why Uniball makes standard ballpoints other than, I guess, price point, right? So I'm interested to try this because it's a skinnier diameter Alpha Gel grip. So do you have a preferred mechanical pencil leads? Yeah, I've done some reviews on that. I'll have to go back and look at the reviews. Pentel's stock HB leads are pretty good. The Einstein, Pentel's Einstein leads are pretty good. So I think the Pentel ones have rated out the best and the ones that I've reviewed so far. If you go look at the tags, you'll see on Pen Addict, there's a tag for mechanical pencil leads, and I've done about 6 or 8 reviews so far. Some are good, some are bad. Checking in what fountain pen news that I missed. Gray Twisby Ecos. So yeah, that one. Thank you, Coco. It's one of my favorites for sure. I like this shirt so much. This is the one I wore on stage for Relay's 5th anniversary, even though I had a jacket over it. You couldn't see it. All right. So this is the SXR 0.38 Jetstream refill. So this is definitely my favorite Parker style refill. The 07 we're going to use for the spoke roadie. So you're going to get these with the roadie. So I'm going to test out the 3.8 and see really how fine that is. So should be good. One of these days I'm going to get blue in this. It's definitely a one fish, two fish. Yeah, Mike said I had to wear a jacket. That was a bad idea. I sweated my face off. Conical tip on that guy still? On what? The roadie? Roadie is a conical tip. Speaking of Jetstream, they're doing some new Jetstream barrel colors. This is just like a bright yellow. 0.38. Yeah. I think they only do needles on the edge. Yeah, it's a conical tip. So the edge ones are needle tip, but the SXRs are conical. SXR 600s. So yeah, conical. Just some bright barrel colors. Like this I probably won't review or anything like that, but I wanted to get some of the new color ones. You hate but love the edge? Yeah, I kind of love it. Again, I need blue ballpoint refills though, please. Blue ballpoint refills. 2000 sucks. I don't even know what that means. My speakers. Bizzin Titan. Pizza Box Retro 51. You didn't miss that. So I have a thing for rulers as desk items. This is who makes this? Midori? Yep. So this is a Midori metal and wood ruler. So metal edge, wood center, and it's all brown, kind of bronzy. You're helping enable someone who's working on their handwriting cursive. They hate ultra-fine tip pens, medium, broad, or 1-point stub direct for them. Whew. I would say medium. I think broad can be too inky, even though mediums can get inky, and stub, if it's their first one, might be a little bit wonky, especially if they write in cursive. So I would say medium. This is good. I like this ruler. It's aluminum. It's a very sturdy little ruler that would fit in a pen case pretty well. Like in this is the ruler I'd put like in the side of my Brasstown case, something like that. Yeah, it's really neat. I like these neat little things like this. So, I have no idea. Okay, this is some new Zebra pen. It's called Zebra Click Art. No, that's not really coming up in the screen here. It's a retractable marker pen. Can you see that tip? So it's a marker tip pen. Retractable. It's a thin barrel for a retractable marker tip pen. That's pretty good. Oh, and I like how the little dot tells you if it's retracted or not. See? Red, red, black, red, black, red, black. It's, I mean, kind of unnecessary, but it's a cool feature. Like, I would pretty much know if this was retracted or not. It's not going to save me from getting ink on my shirt. The little fake clip is just like a roll stop that doesn't really have a little clip on it. This is good. Like, this is a product I might review just to see, hey, is this any good? Solid click, though. I like it. It's a neat little pen. So what's it called again? Zebra Click Art. So this is some kind of dusty blue. I can't read what color it is on here. It's all in Japanese. So that'll be cool. Like that might be something I try to review. Hey, good morning, Rewizzles. Oh, I got multiple colors. So here's a brown one. So yeah, that might be something I try to review. Is that pink or red? Almost looks like a pink. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, retractable marker. Kind of cool. Hey, acrylic bodied. Glad you made it. What number is it? What do you mean? Are you talking to me? I don't know. All right, what is this? Oh, this is a fancy Faber-Castell. Oh, this is that one Anna reviewed recently that I thought was weird looking. The Hexo. It's the Faber-Castell Hexo. Let's take this out of the box here. This is kind of the fat-bodied aluminum barrel. There's a number on the barrel of the marker. So there's a 16 and a 39. The brown is 16. The blue is 39. It's like the retractable Sharpie, but with a standard size barrel width, right? The retractable Sharpies were very, very wide diameter. It's interesting that Faber-Castell packages the pen nib out like this. You just rarely see that, even though there's no reason not to. So 16 is dark brown, 39 is turquoise blue. Wow, this looks more like a slate blue. We'll have to see what the color looks like. Thank you, Tony. So yeah, I do find it interesting that they ship nib out like this, just for banging around purposes. I don't know. It's a little bit odd. You never really see that in packaging. But this is an aluminum barrel Faber-Castell. It's very Lamy-ish. So you look at that. I think this is about a $40 pen, something like that. So this is a good entry-level type of pen. Faber-Castell's nibs are spectacular. This is just something I really want to test out and see, is it good? So it feels good. I'll tell you that. It doesn't feel too wide. Round grip section, nothing molded or shaped here. A little bit, it's a hex barrel, but you can barely kind of feel it because it's so wide. But you can see it's Faber-Castell's traditional type of hex barrel they like to make in the shape. What's the wider wooden and plastic ones? Oh no, not I'm gonna call them Onoto, like the pen brand. What's the wider Faber-Castell barrel? Ondoro. Thank you. So yes. So it's narrower than the Ondoro. The Ondoro is very, very wide. It's narrower than that. Grip feels good. I mean, initial feel, this feels pretty good. What nib size is this? Extra fine. So yeah, I'm anxious to test that one out. It looks pretty cool. I am not leaving the nib back out on this though. Pass for me. All right. So this is a pretty good little kit. I think that might be it. No, there's more pens. Oh, another new Jetstream barrel. What color is this? This is gray and teal. This is just barrel colors. This one's sharp for the new Jetstream, so there's a really kind of light lemony yellow, and then this one's a gray with a turquoise stripe on it. It's pretty sharp. What are these, 0.5s? Yeah, these are 0.5 jet streams. So those are cool. Oh, man. We are on it today, Tony. Good stuff. Does it have a grip similar to the Loom? I don't know. I don't have the Loom. Oh, so I got a third. I got like a pink. So I obviously went for a palette here of some sort. Oh, dude, the trolls are out today. So I got a brown, pink, and blue. So I guess I tried to pick out a little mini palette here, which of things that I like that go together. So brown, pink, and blue. All right, I think it actually might be this time. Yeah, that's that. So cool stuff. You know, lots of smaller standard pens. The one Faber-Castell. You know, just good stuff. Oh, and I forgot about the Midori fountain pen. Anything else you want to try, Sarah? Just send you some more stuff. I have some notebooks to send you. The fountain pen. I'll figure out some more stuff. All right, we're not done yet. Yeah, no problem. Even supposing. I have one more thing to share. I made a purchase. Those cookie markers do look fine. I made another purchase. So, those of y'all that have this case, is the middle section loose and you just slide it in between the pins? Is that the theory here? Because I have 2 pins in here, including the what pen is that? I never realized anti-Semites hated pens so much. Man, anti-Semite team's out this morning, right? That seems to be how it works. Okay. Like there's no slot on the inside where it should be fixed. I should just manually place it as needed. Is that the right way to say it? Okay. That makes sense. All right. So some of you will know what this is. Some of you won't. So let's play. The middle divider was a retrofit, and he's going to be rethinking it. I like that it's there. I would rather have it loose than not have it at all. Put in one. Okay, that's what I did this morning. All right. So let's play Name That Pen. All right, chat. Can you name that pen? Yeah. So I finally got a Kasama in the Ultim. Yeah, is it Ultim? Yeah, Una Ultim. So with the big old anodized titanium grip on there. So I'm pretty much in love with this pen. So when did these come out? Like late last year, early this year, right? I started seeing them. I saw them online first. And so Kasama's using like these really unique materials. Like they talk about using a lot of materials that are found in the medical field and things like that. And it's this Ultim is a very thick, dense plastic. Very firm, very hard feeling, but I like it. And then, so yeah, they have like 2 or 3 different materials that they make out of their pens from, but this is the one that I wanted. Not just because it's orange, but because it's translucent. I like the material and I like the way the titanium looks. So yeah, so Rewizzle says, I'm still curious how that grip feels. So number 1, I like shaped grip sections. I like contour and concave grip sections, but I thought this might be a little bit extreme even for me. So as much as I saw these Kasamas, I was going to wait till I got to feel one and use one. So when these came out, people started buying them. I was able to test them out at the Philly Pen Show way back in February. I think Dan Don had a couple of them. And yeah, I think he had the one metal one, and I think he had the Ultim one. I was like, that's when I decided like I wanted this one, when I realized that the grip really works for me, right? The grip, the way I grip a pen. Yeah, a couple, how many does he have? Probably 5. I wanted to see if this worked for how I gripped a pen. So That's when I decided I got to test it out in person. That's why I miss pen shows, right? Or maybe was it in Baltimore? So maybe that was in Baltimore where I did it. One of those, yeah, in the before times I got to test it. I wasn't gonna. This is one that was unique enough. I wasn't gonna buy sight unseen without testing it before. So that's what the pen shows allow for. So that's when I knew, okay, I already like the style and it will actually work for me. So it's Philly. So, yeah. So now I wait, right? Where do I order one from? And so Mark Backus has been working with Kasama to get some, and to resell. And he can only get a few at a time. And I've been on his list forever. And he knows I've been on his list. And he reached out and said, I don't know when I'm getting my next ones. Do you want mine? Do you want me to sell you mine? And I'll just wait and get another one when it comes in. And he's like, it's got a blade grind, like a medium fine blade on here, grind on the nib. And it has an ebonite section that I added from the fountain pen, whatever that place is. And I said yes. So, yeah, Mark's a stand-up guy. He's like one of my best friends. Like, I just love everything that Mark does and what he represents and his work. His work is top tier. So, I just got this yesterday, and I love it. I inked it up with Robert Oster Purple Soul because I like that it matches kind of the purpley look of the titanium here. It was $415. Like, these are not cheap pens, right? They're small batch, thank you, Flexible Nib Factory. So that's the ebonite feed here. These are not cheap pens. Like I said, small batch, highly machined, unique materials, unique features. It's not a pen for everyone, right? This section is huge, right? Or this metal piece is huge. So it's got a really great weight. This concave grip section is not for it. It's a medium fine blade ground by Mark. So I'm getting used to the nib. I don't have a blade yet. It's kind of architect-y, but the other way around. So yeah, like this really fits me well. Like, I'm happy about this pen. Like, thrilled with how it fits me. So once I got to test it out, it was on the someday list, right? So that's why I like to have a list like that, because when the opportunity comes up, you know that you want it, and you go for it when you get the opportunity. And I had the opportunity and I went for it, and I'm very happy. So I'll be using this pen a heck of a lot. So as opposed to the some guy list, yeah. So that's that. That's the what pen is this? I put the big old Mont Blanc 149 in here just to see how these big pens fit in Daryl's case, and they fit great. All right, see, even supposing. So, yeah, those are two giant monster pens, and they fit in this case really well. So, and you just slide the divider in there. Let's put the Kasama and the 149 side by side. It is a little hard to get the pins out of Daryl's case. I think I just need to break it in more because I don't want to tap it out, right, and get the ink going. You have a Rotring core, just one pin in there. So there's it's a 149 at the bottom. Trying to get them lined up, sort of ish, together. I don't know. They're both large pens, right? Got to squeeze it from the bottom. Yeah, so I guess I just need to break it in, right? So let's see what these grips. This nib is so big on this Mont Blanc. Lost the feed. Uh-oh. I see errors. Looks like they stopped already, though. I did have a blip on my side, Patrick. All right, so there's... Sorry, I'm flipping y'all the bird, but... Let's see. Ugh. So there... I don't know if you can get a good look at that. Size comparison-wise. I'm doing a bad job of holding these up. But you can tell the barrel is about the same. It's just the nib. The nib is just gigantic on the 149. Yeah, the frame stopped dropping, so it looks like it's okay. So yeah, there you go. They have the same. The Mont Blanc is lighter, despite being so huge, because of this giant metal section here. I mean, this metal section runs this whole length here, which is great. I think it's super cool. So yeah, so the Kasamas come in different materials, and yeah, like it was on my radar because of the experimental nature of it. Like, this is what I'm going to talk about on the podcast this week. I'm going to talk about the Kasama, but I'm going to talk about it from a point of I like to support experimentation. And even though I didn't like rush out, I didn't have to be first to like buy one, or I don't have to be first to buy anything. But, you watch, if you find something that intrigues you personally, like the Kasama did to me, you just start watching, right? And then you kind of get a better feel for how people are using the products, what they say. You can extract a lot from, how people talk about the pens and the feeling of the pens and things of that nature. So, like, it becomes on that. Oh, I know, Egg Capizi. Oh, Burgundy Mont Blanc she found for $1 in an estate sale. Has anyone ever gone to an estate sale? Like, that's one of those rabbit holes I don't want to go down. That's one of those things where you just buy stuff because you're there that you don't need, even though you can get a Mont Blanc for $1. That would be good, but everything else would be bad. But I was like, I bet you could find some cool stuff at estate sales, but that's a whole rabbit hole. Like I don't have the patience for that, or the self-control for that. Yeah, but I would look for pens and stationery, right? Give me your box of old pencils and notebooks. I'd be down for that. And knives, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's my Kasama story. I'm going to talk about it on the podcast this week. Talk about the other materials that they use and figure out what they're trying to do next, right? So the people behind Kasama are this is like a side gig as best as I can tell, right? So it'll be good. Vintage stationery. You got a Peak Kasama. So which one is the Peak? Is that the solid color one? I don't know all the names by hand yet. Yeah, the guy's a surgeon. Okay, yeah, that's how it's like, hey, we've seen these materials in the medical field. So it's like how the bone gray one. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. So I find the whole story super interesting. So I'm going to try to do I'm going to do a little segment on them on the podcast tomorrow, now that I finally got one in hand, and talk about the process of acquiring a pen like this, right? Because it is a process with something like Kasama that is so small batched, but they get a little bit of a hype in our world, right? Our Pen Addict world. If they're only making like a super, super small amount, it's hard to acquire one sometimes. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to do a whole segment on Kasama tomorrow for the show. Reminder, while most of y'all are here, we're not ending the stream yet, but while most of y'all are here, no stream on Thursday. I am recording our Lego build with Mike for our Relay FM members on Thursday. So no morning stream on Thursday. I might pop in Thursday afternoon because I'm going to be doing it here. Recording with Mike here. So if I'm not exhausted by the time I'm done with that, I'm usually bent out of shape by the time we're done with that, because that's like 3 or 4 hours of frustration and yelling at each other that I'm usually exhausted. But I might hop on stream Thursday afternoon when we're done, because I'll be sitting in this chair recording it. I can't tell you the Lego, mostly because I don't know. I'll get it wrong. All I know is Mike made a mistake in ordering one with more pieces than we normally go for. So we're already worried that if we can get it done in like 3 or 4 hours, which normally takes us for the architecture sets. Is it a race? No. So Coco, what Mike and I do is one of us gets the set of Lego and the other one gets the instructions. So one person has to explain how to the other person how to build the set. And it's just a bit that we do for our Relay FM members every year, and it's become a hit. Because you can imagine how that goes, right? Like like this time, Mike is the builder and I'm the guide. So I have the instruction set, and I have to say, Mike, find this shape, this size, put it here. So I have to guide Mike through a full build of a Lego set. So this will be our 3rd year doing it. It's pretty hilarious. But it takes, like, we usually go about 3 to 4 hours on the sets we've done in the past. We've done the San Francisco and London from the architecture series. And Mike bought one. Mike was excited to buy what he bought this time until he got it and realized it's like double the pieces of the architecture sets. So we don't know what our time frame is going to be. So he emailed, like, we solidified this whole thing. He's like, I'm ordering the set. We got the date, the time, and then the set came in. He texted me and said, "Oh no, Brad." So we've already decided we might have to break this into 2 recordings. We'll just have to see how it goes. So we'll see. Unless it's got a lot of good repetitive stuff in it, it can be a lot more pieces if there's a big amount of repetition. But I don't even recall. I think I know what the set is, but I'll have to ask him again. So no stream morning time Thursday. If anything, I'll pop on for maybe 30 minutes after we get done building Legos, but I may not. Don't hold me to that. Thursday afternoon. Next year's Kickstarter should be to build the Death Star. I mean, just no. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that one now. No. That would be... what I wanted to do, I wanted to build the Stranger Things kit. So we keep, obviously, we pick one out. The builder of the year gets to pick out the set that they want. So, like, I have the London one on display at home. Like, I wanted the Stranger Things with the house and the upside down in it. But that was also a bunch of pieces too. But it's not my turn. It's not my turn this year. So next year we'll maybe do that, or maybe do Nintendo. The NES set. How big is the NES set? It looked like it was going to be pretty small. So that's all the pen stuff I got to talk about today. If y'all have any questions for me, hit me up. I don't have to rush right off, but I'm not going to stay too much longer, but I'll hang out for a little bit if y'all have questions, want to go through anything. Death Star, find the gray piece. Can you imagine? Like, I'm wondering if ours is going to be a little bit like this, because on our architecture series, we didn't buy the like the singular building sets. So we had like the city sets. So like when you have the Golden Gate Bridge and the Transamerica Tower, all those are different colors and different shit, and you get the water and the grass and the buildings. You can manage the different shapes. Oh, how is Paper Mario, Mike? And I can transfer people to you if you're up and running before I go, if you want to, or unless you're gonna play later. Paper Mario looks fun. I might have to try that. You put your pre-order in request for the Black Crystal. I'll probably do that too. Fire it up now, Mike, if you're ready, because I'm 5-10 minutes from jumping off. I am so excited, chat, one day that we'll be able to do this for longer. Like, I just want to keep going and just keep talking. I'll come with way more prepared pen stuff to do. And okay, Mike's already laughed. So cool. We'll throw it over here to Mike in just a second. You signed up for Bocamundo's list last night? Oh, Becky. So, okay, let's do the last thing. Okay, let me hit Jason's question first. Does anyone know of a transparent body pen that takes the Schmidt refills? Weird to ask, but I have a demonstrator thing. That's a great question that I don't think I know an answer to. It's a great question. Can anyone help Jason? Yeah, I need to get that country internet upgraded. We're getting there. Speaking of pre-orders, I got charged for my Retro 5130th pen. Nice. Jackie, remind me, did you get the whole set or just the Tornado? So this is what I'm thinking to Bocamundo, right? So this is kind of the platform that would look good on the Bocamundo. Just the Tornado. So, like I was saying in refill, if I'm going to do that, I have to commit to using this pen, and I've never used this pen regularly. Like, I have this pen because it's a classic, right? And it's a good reference point, but I never use the 149. But that's a perfect Bocamundo platform. But if I'm going to spend that money, I'm going to use the pen. So that's why I'm using it now, to make sure that I can commit to like long-term usage of that pen. I have not tried the 338 rollerball refill, Coco. Should I? Should I try the 338? Rollerball OEM rollerball refills are pretty tough sells for me because they are always wide and wet and bleedy and feathery. Oh, speaking of other pre-orders and other pre-order news, my primary manipulation shipped. Oh, a black. Oh, what are you getting? An FC65? Oh, re-whistles. That's a good idea. I have a black 20. Huh. Hey, Jesse. Good morning. What's your go-to Spiral A5 notebook? Life makes some killer Spiral A5s. And Kokuyo. Leonardo. Yes, my Leonardo shipped. So I emailed Frank last week, and he's like, yeah, I'll have them this week, meaning this week that we're on, and I got a shipping notification overnight. So he must have got them in. I just follow Bocamundo on Instagram, but yeah, I don't even know how to go order. Like, I'll have to go ask Rewizzles how to do it. So yeah, I don't even know how to do. No, I owe Brooks a text, so I don't know. I was holding off on his wishes to hold off on the contact. Do you have a recommendation for a clutch pencil that's heavy but a normal pencil width? Boy, that's a good question, because I use the 849 clutch. That's a normal width, but it's not heavy. I mean, Statler's have metal grip sections that could help. But yeah, that's a really good question. Love Loveless. Brooks Leo, did you get? I got the green one, Stromboli. Yeah, I might have to I'm gonna rethink. God, this 149 would look so good with that. But that Model 20 might be pretty good. I'll probably stick with the 149. If I'm gonna invest in that type of artwork on a pen, I want it to be a show pen. That's a good one. God, the 20 would be good though. I would probably use the 20 more. Pilot 823 could use a facelift. That's true. That is true. You did Franklin Christoph? Golly. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Vintage clutch pencils heavier than the Statlers. Yeah, I don't know one that's standard size and heavy. That's a good question. Need Karen Dash to make a sterling silver one. All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Let's throw you all over to Mike. Let's spend the next 5 minutes watching Brad figure out how to raid Mike's channel, because it never goes well. So y'all ready? Like, no matter what I do here, I can never find Mike's. So we're on to Brad's stream. We're clicking lots of buttons. We're going to figure out how to raid Mike. I mean, there's a raid channel button. It says pick a channel that you follow. And you look up Ink Dependence Mike, and he never comes up. Yeah, this is my favorite part too, Thor. And it always takes like a half an hour. Oh, we got him this time. He still comes up as NA, but we got him. We're going to start. Oh, that Paper Mario looks pretty cool. I might go home and pull this stream up so I can see if I need to buy this game. All right. Raid now. Okay, 44 viewers. Everyone's going to raid. Y'all go say hi to Mike. Go follow him. Give him likes. Give him follows. Give him subs. Bye.